Each summer, a group of media school students are chosen to make the trek to London, where they live, study, and work for several weeks. When they arrive, the students have a few days to settle in before hopping on the tube and scattering around the city to their internships.
London will not wait for you. That's a good piece of advice, is that you need to act like you know what's going on, and you need to walk fast, you need to move fast, and you need to have a plan before you leave the house so that you don't look like a tourist.
Almost everyone takes the tube to work.
I mean, there have been a couple times where I'm facing the doors and I had to turn away because if I were facing the doors as they were closing, my nose would have definitely gotten caught.
I work right next to King's Cross Station, which is a really famous train station. It has like the platform 9 3/4 from Harry Potter, and it's actually not that far from here. My commute is about 40 minutes on like a busy day.
3 days a week, students work among the city's professionals.
I work for a company called The National Student, and it is a completely student-run organization and publication where all the writing is done by students, the editing is done by students.
It's called EL Gazette, and it's this international English language newspaper that is distributed throughout the UK, in China, US, Australia, all over the world.
It's basically like a branch of Sub TV, but it's like a media platform that actually makes content instead of like the playlist part of it.
So Educate Sierra Leone has basically a school system in Sierra Leone, and most, if not all, of the teachers are actual Sierra Leoneans, and a lot of the teachers are previous students, so it's a really cool organization.
The British, office is kind of more equal in that the owner of the company and other people that are high up also sit right where you do, sit at little tables.
They're taking on interns because they need the manpower. So I'm not just there asking people what they want, what they want in their tea or what kind of tea they want. If anything, they're always getting me tea because I drink up to 6 cups a day.
Through their internships, students begin to feel rooted in British culture and current events. After a terrorist attack at London Bridge and Borough Market shocked the city, Spencer Davis's placement, the National Student, had him on the ground covering the reopening of Borough Market.
It was just incredible to see the resilience of that city, and I'm so thankful that they gave me the opportunity to cover that.
Emily Abshire came up with the idea to interview Declan McKenna, a well-known young British artist, about his thoughts on the election.
So seeing these artists talking out about it, people who are really cool and that people actually really like, it's so important for young people.
Luma Kabaz launched an initiative asking people to host garden parties as fundraisers for Educate Sierra Leone. She researched garden party etiquette and made her pitch via social media and flyers she designed. On the days they're not working, the program gives students a chance to learn from journalists on the cutting edge of the industry and visit international media outlets. The class of 2019 was led in their instruction by longtime Londoner with Hoosier connections, renowned broadcast journalist John Owen.
I've realized in the past few weeks how easy it is to learn a new place. I already feel really knowledgeable on the transportation system and the neighborhoods and the different words that people use to describe different things.
It really honestly has been something that's very emotional and spiritual in a way to me, to be back in a country that I was born in.
Coming here has been more of a reality check, but it's definitely reaffirmed that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, which is reporting.
I thought I was gonna kind of be here more just to enjoy the city, and I really found myself focusing a lot on my internship because of how strongly I feel for it.